But you have to give credit to. I mean, we spoke of the two captains, the two opposition captains, and there was a poll out during the game about who is the more innovative or tactical captain. And I think Rohit had won that 72-28. But never mind that poll. We agreed what Morgan did during Kolkata's innings. Harsha, what about Rohit Sharma controlling his limited resources, if you like, in this innings?
I was wondering, I mean, there's this theory that you don't bowl left arm spin to left armers, but if you're a quality spinner, you have to. Now, as it turned out, he had those 2 overs from Krunal Pandya left. And as the track grew slower and slower, now if Rohit Sharma tells me that he held Krunal Pandya back to bowl when the track got slower, then you take your hat off and say that was a master stroke. But those 2 overs from Krunal Pandya made such a big difference. And of course, Rahul Chahar was fantastic. Look where he's bowled. Krunal Pandya 5 and 7. 5 the tough over, he's bowled it well. 7's okay. He's come back and bowled 16 and 18. And the point Joy made, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They only scored, 20 runs? How many? 20 in the back 5? That means that 30
20 in the back 5 for 3 wickets, yeah.
And they lost by 10. So they had to get 30 in the back 5 when Krunal came back to bowl. And I mean, that's just incredible. 9, 11, 13, 15, Rahul Chahar bowling to the lefties. Even that Nitish Rana wicket was fantastic bowling. So there's something about this side. And let's come back to the captain, because a lot of the times your composure in the field is determined by the air that the captain is creating. And I mean, your asking rate is 6.5, 7. He's got a silly point. I mean, that just told me a lot about Rohit Sharma. There's a reason MI win, and there's a reason Rohit Sharma has created that air. You've got to hand it to him in this situation.
Including, Joy, having the courage to, he realized what was going on. That 1 over he came on himself, didn't start auspiciously. We thought, oh dear, the ankle, is it okay? But then he gets up, he bowls, he finishes the over. Not the best in the world, but it just sort of sent out a message of sorts.
Absolutely. In fact, at that point in time, I'm looking at that and looking at him turning his ankle and thinking, good Lord, this is turning out terribly for Mumbai. They're losing this match. They're going to be 2-0 down, and they may be losing their skipper. It looked as if things looked really dire from there. From there, he gets up, finishes the over, marshals his troops absolutely brilliantly. But here's, Harsha, one thing I want to say. You're right about the pitch getting slower. Okay? And I would accept that as an explanation if they were chasing 8 and over, 9 and over, 10 and over. They were chasing 6 and over. At 6 and over, even if the pitch was a dead stop pitch, you can hit it out for a single. You cannot defend the field against 6 and over. And that's what I find so difficult.